Hello guys, welcome back to Amstein TV. In today's video, I bring to you another opportunity in Finland. This is all about Vamia College. Vamia College have a scholarship for everybody around the world. So guys, this will help so many people to get into this program and get selected so that they can move to Sweden at least with reduced cost because this is scholarship. Now, this scholarship doesn't have age limit. As so far as you are above 18, you are free to apply. It doesn't have application fee. Application is free. So what you need to do is just stay tuned. Let's get through and you see some of the requirement. The open date, it is going to the application date varies based on the position you are applying for. As we move along, we are going to see different positions which are available and you see the different dates. But officially, the scholarship will open its windows on the 8th of March. On the 8th of March. So that's why I bring everything to share with you so that I don't talk without proof. I have to talk, I have to speak while you see what I'm demonstrating so that you don't get to be confused. So I type Vamia College scholarship on my browser. I move straight to how to apply because that's the most important part. I will read along with you guys. We have complied essential information for international applicants on the how to apply page, which is this page. We offer instructions for international students in the English language. So this is a English language course. Available training programs for international students include cook. Here is it, guys. These are the professions that are available: cook, waiter, machinist, and the plater-welder. Those are key occupations that are available. So now we are going to move to requirements, entry requirement. Here are the entry requirements. General requirement in Finland, vocational education. So equal grounds should be applied in student admissions, shall be applied in student admissions. Providers decide on the criteria for their student admissions and on entrance examinations and aptitude tests. So these are the requirements. As we can see, general requirement at Vamia, you have the necessary qualifications for studying in the field and completing a degree. So you don't necessarily need to apply this program with a degree. You can apply with a high school diploma, a certification from any field of this mentioned. You have an educational need. You are motivated to study. You are suitable for the task in the field. You have sufficient health requirement for the chosen field. You have adequate language proficiency for the field. Which type of language proficiency are they looking for? I'm going to share with you as we read down. So those requirements, general requirements, are just physical. It's just physically, they look at you. Are you physically fit? Like, do you look presentable for the job? Those are the general requirements. So we see specific requirement for English language vocational qualification programs. Here is it, guys. As now we go, we accept applicants of all nationalities into our English language education qualification programs. You have to be at least 18 years, as I said, of age when studies start. There is no upper age limit, no age limit. You have at least qualification equivalent to finish basic education of 9 years. That is it. A minimum qualification. You have spent 9 years. You will need scan or photocopy photo of your original certificate when you apply. Original certificate in English, Finnish, or Swedish are accepted. Translated certificate in English, Finnish, or Swedish need to be verified by a public notary at the location you live. So if your certificate is not in English, is not in Finnish, is not in Swedish, you will need to translate it in one of these languages based on where you live. Probably it will be English based on your country of origin. you have successfully completed the English language proficiency test. They are not accepting any form of English language proficiency test, guys. Take note. Here they mention it in bracket. Duolingo English test, that is what is accepted with at least the minimum score required by the school, as we are going to see below. So you have a valid passport or personal ID card which is attached to the application. You will have to attach to the application your passport or personal identity card issued by your government. You cannot complete your application after the application period has closed. Take note, even if one meets all the requirements, it does not guarantee selection for the program. So you should not be like, oh, you need to work hard, you need to see things, because this is almost free, as you are going to fight to get your language proficiency. You need to know that this application is free. Requirement for resident permit. This one is when you have gotten your admission, you are selected to a study program in Finland. You have enough funds for living expenses on your account to be presented for the immigration office for the resident permit. So that is what you need to prepare for the resident permit when you are going to the embassy. Application period. This is the key areas where I said we need to look forward. Plan schedule for upcoming applications. We reserve the right to make changes. Changes can happen. So we can see 8 at 10 a.m. Finland time, 11 at 3 p.m. Finland time. That is of April, 8th of April. They are going to be opening of application for the position of cook, waiter, and waitress. Here's it. They are going to be opening for the application for the position of cook, waiter, and waitress. That is it. Vocational program starting in January 2026. So the application of these 3 positions, or the 2 positions, we start on April 2025, and during that process they are going to run the check on how many students are being accepted or admitted. Then the classes will start on January 2026, next year, the beginning of next year. So number 2, November 2025, cook, waitress, waiter, and merchants. This is when this application program will open on November 2025, and when will the class start for vocational program starting in August 2026. This program will start on August 2026. So this video, guys, is going to be for long. This video is going to stay and be helpful for long. So that is the second application date. The third application date will be April 2025 for vocational program starting in January 2027. So this is another application window that will open this April, and we're going to see the intake will be January 2027 for cook, waiter, waitress. Again, we are going to see November 2026. That's when another application will open for the position of cook, waiter, waitress, and plater-welder for the vocational program starting in August 2027. That's at least 2 years from now. So you need to get everything. English proficiency test. I hope you got all the date. All applicants must have a valid Duolingo test. The test is valid for 2 years. The test score submitted is submitted to the application. So take note, the minimum score required for the Duolingo test is 85 points. Vamia does not provide free vouchers for taking the Duolingo test. So you need to go and find out what are the requirements to take the Duolingo test, how much does it cost. So register for the Duolingo test on here. There is a link. As you can see, there is a link there. Choose Vamia as your school. Save the language test certificate file and attach it to the application as you see. So there is still enough time for you to take the test. English language test is part of our scoring system, and therefore it can't be waived. you must have an English language test. We do not accept any other language test, diploma, or qualification as proof of language skill. Due to the high volume of emails regarding this matter, we are unable to respond to inquiries related to this. Mind you, do not upload any other English language tests. They need only Duolingo, as they have indicated. Application procedure. Here we go. Application procedure. The application to the program is in English. It's done in English, though through the study info.fi website. This is the website where the application will be done. The application form will be activated when the application period begins. So a direct link to the application form will be found at the end of this page when the application start. When the application start, come back to this how to apply to Vamia, and you get the portal open for you to go and submit your application. Note, it's not possible to complete the application outside the period, at the application period. You can only apply to one of the programs in English. There is no application fee. Mark it, there is no application fee. Fill out the application form accurately. Upload all documents while the application period is on. It is recommended to use PDF 5 if the documents are scanned. So work or employment certificate is not mandatory. You do not need a motivational letter for the application. So that is it, guys. You can see beginning of studies. The link to the application form will be here. The link to the application form will be here. So cook, waiter, waitress, 8 of it is open 8 to 11 of April. Only the duration of 3 days, 8 to 11 of April. Mark your calendar and set your alarm to submit your application. So guys, if you have watched this video till this level and you face any challenges on how to submit your application or any queries, don't forget you can reach out and we can still find out on different ways on how to help you. So guys, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe as we bring so many important opportunities for international students aiming to move abroad.